We are back. UFC 327. Holy shit. What a freaking card, man. Insane card. I'm going to be going through the whole thing, my predictions. I'm going to be going through all my bets for this card. I'm going to have some interesting bets. Crazy card to predict. Odds are insane in shambles. We'll go through it. I also want to go through the Yuri Prohaska Josh Hokit interaction. It's pretty funny. And then Ilia and Islam White House beef. But to start it off, UFC 327, and we're gonna start at the very bottom with the early prelim of Charles Radke and Francisco Prado. We got my boy Charles Radke not being able to say the word he said on ESPN, but I don't know if he's gonna say it on Paramount. We'll see. Be pretty interesting. 40 reach, 38 inches. Pause. I think 72 reach, 69, 170 fight. I think Charles Radke's going to be a little bigger than him, a little longer than him. Francisco does have a big dome of a head, though. I'm not going to lie. He has a pretty big head, as you can see. But, everless, I'm going to go Charles Radke to win this by decision or mistakenly submission. But I'm going to go by decision. Charles Radke to take out the win. Especially recently, he's winning, and Francisco Prado is coming off a loss. So give me Charles Radke to win. Up next, Vicente Luque, Kelvin Gastelum. Vicente's Brazilian and Chilean. Shout out my dog. I wish he was better, I would root for him. But man, did he get his ass beat by Joel Alvarez. Did he get his ass beat? Was that his last fight? No, he won his last fight. Okay, I'll give it to him. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. That is Joel Alvarez. He did lose. He did not look good. On the other hand, Kevin Gastelum coming off a win and then a good loss to Joe Pyfer, where it ended up being a decision. He survived. I mean, that loss aged pretty well because Joe Pyfer just knocked out Izzy. So, that being said, and this fight's at middleweight. Vicente usually fights at welterweight, and he used to fight at lightweight. So give me Kelvin Gastelum to win. Depending on his diet, I'm gonna make the bet when he weighs in. Kelvin Gastelum to win by decision or knockout. Give me Kelvin Gastelum, middleweight bout. Up next, Chris Padilla, Markel Medros. I'm not going to spend too much time on this fight because I don't know too much. I'm going to just say Chris Padilla seems like he's going to win, even though Markel Medros 11-1. But I'm probably leaning towards Chris Padilla. Up next, women's MMA. You know how I feel about this. I don't really care. But my guess, Tatiana Suarez is going to win this. 12-1, better record. Way bigger in height. Height for women does matter, and the reach and leg reach. I mean, she's just bigger in every way. Also fought for a belt already, has that experience under her belt. So the only issue, she's married to what's his face, not Pitbull, Patchy Mix. So biggest stinker in the UFC history right there. But give me Tatiana Suarez to win this by decision or sub against Lopi Godinez. I know she's good, but I don't think she's as good as Tatiana Suarez. Nonetheless, I'm going decision or sub, most likely submission, or most likely decision because it is women's MMA. If you're not fucking Valentina, Weili, Alexa Grasso, top tier right there. That's my number one. It just doesn't matter. Or Ronda Rousey. Shout out Ronda Rousey, man. Give me Tatiana Suarez to win by decision. Up next, this is an interesting fight right here. All these fights are super hard to predict. I'm not going to lie. Mateus Gamrot coming off a loss to Charles Oliveira. Esteban Rivovic on a small win streak. Knocked out Terrence McKinney. Crazy. I think he just had a long distance fight with someone else. Who was it? Yeah, Brenner. Decision win, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. Decision, unanimous. And then lost. And then beat So Huber. And I know he knocked out Terrence McKinney. Yeah. So, I mean, he's been coming up. A little inconsistent. Record, 15-2. Only lost 2 fights. But man, Mateus Gamrot just lost against Charles Oliveira, but he lost to Dan Hooker too, man. But man, he's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. Beat Klein, lost to Dan Hooker, obviously, but then RDA, Gamrot, Turner. I don't know how he lost to Dariush. He beat Arman Tsarukyan. You know what? I know he didn't look that good against Charles Oliveira, but you're talking about Charles Oliveira. A guy just went 5 rounds with Max Holloway and dominated him. Give me Mateus Gamrot coming off a loss. I think he's going to want to win this one. He's training hard. He's still young in his career. Even though he has 24 fights, I think he takes this one from Steban Ribovic. Even though Steban is a nice up-and-comer, I just think Mateus Gamrot is probably not the better striker, but better mixed martial artist. Definitely in the wrestling. I don't know how good Argentinian wrestling is. Fuck Argentinians too. So, give me Mateus Gamrot to win by a decision or sub. Just putting that out there. Kevin Holland, Randy Brown. I have an interesting take on this one. Kevin Holland is on my no bet list. I am not betting on this fight just because Kevin Holland is probably one of the most inconsistent fucking fighters on planet Earth. How do you lose to fucking Daniel Rodriguez but then be world-class fighter? It just doesn't make sense to me. And then he just lost against Mikey, what's his name? Fucking Mike Malott. Hit him nuts twice, almost gave up. I don't know. I just don't like Kevin Holland fights. So I mean, I do like Kevin Holland fights. I just don't like the way they go. I think Kevin Holland can be a world champion even in the UFC if he just tried, man. Randy Brown, on the other hand, coming off a hard loss to Bonfim, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, Bonfim. Hard loss. Got knocked out. Now, the only thing that scares me, I am going to go Kevin Holland. I do think he's going to win. Now, Kevin Holland's biggest threat is the 45-70, if you know what I mean. In the embedded videos, Randy Brown is seen shooting guns. I think that might fuck with him mentally. Just saying. I think that might fuck with him mentally. He can't pull a 45-70 card out on this one. You know what I mean? I think Kevin Holland might be in the risk of losing just because Randy Brown knows how to shoot guns. But still, give me Kevin Holland to win by a knockout, sub. Knockout or sub? I think this one doesn't go. I don't think this one goes the distance, man. Give me Kevin Holland to win. Knockout or sub. Up next, the Bellator bums. Sheesh. Patricio Pitbull coming off a win off of Dan Ige. Pretty impressive win. 50K Danny, 100K Danny Ige now. Patricio Pitbull did struggle a little bit. Now, Aaron Pico's coming off probably one of his greatest losses. Lerone Murphy, spinning back elbow. Lerone Murphy arguably beat Mozart. So, I mean, that's a good loss, I guess. But to beat, let me just check these odds real quick, man. Last time I saw it was kind of crazy. Minus 290 plus 235. Like, how do you not bet on Patricio Pitbull? You know what I mean? How? Give me Patricio Pitbull to win, man. Like, I'm sorry. I know he's a little on the older side, but like, Aaron Pico did not look that good, man. Between me and you, he did not look that good. Is he shredded? Is he training with Kamzat? Sure. But damn, man. I would just not bet on this fight in general. I am going to throw a pick on Pitbull just because it's such a big underdog and it's like, fuck it. But man, what a interesting card, man. Like, these fights are super hard to predict. Give me Patricio Pitbull to win by decision. Yeah, I think he's just gonna maybe keep his. I know Pico's gonna pressure him, try to wrestle. I think Pitbull might be too good of a wrestler. He was a Bellator world champion. Pico was never a Bellator world champion. Give me Pitbull to win by decision. Up next, Cub Swanson, Nate Landwehr. Cub Swanson, I need you to win. He's gonna be on my main parlay. I know he's retiring, but Nate Landwehr's coming off a loss. Cub Swanson's been on a 3-fight win streak, pretty good win streak, I may say. SoCal in the building, you know what I'm saying? 5'8", 5'9". Basically the same fight. I just think Cub Swanson's a better fighter. I love Nate the Train, love the energy, love everything. I just don't think he's the smartest guy to get in the ring. Cub Swanson have had some wars, but I think he wants to go out on a win. He wants a farewell tour. He wants to look up at the screen, have his retirement playing with his family, be happy. I think Cub Swanson's going to take this one by knockout. Cinema. Give me Cub Swanson by knockout to Nate Landwehr. Up next, another crazy fight, man. Like, fuck. Dominic Reyes, Johnny Walker. Dominic Reyes just lost to Carlos Ulberg by knockout. Johnny Walker coming off a win against that Chinese guy, Sheng Lingzing, whatever his name is. Sorry, my peoples. In China, Dominic Reyes, I think, honestly, he might be done, man. He went on that little run, but then got knocked the fuck out in the first round pretty fucking badly. And I think in this fight, I know Johnny Walker's a silly guy, goofy guy. I know he makes dumb mistakes. But I think in this fight, the build, the athleticism of Johnny Walker is going to come in his favor. And I think Johnny Walker is going to get this one done by KO. I'm going to say it. I know he's underdog. I know I'm back against the wall. I know I'm choosing the non-smart fighter out of the two. But I just think he's coming off a win. He probably has that confidence. Dominic Reyes, I know he has that confidence, but man, he did not look good in that last fight. I know he had that win streak, but I just think he's too old. He's past his prime. Give me Johnny Walker to win by knockout. Up next, Curtis Blades, Josh Hokit. Holy crap. Before we get into this one, can we just go through this? This shit was insane. Aura, you can't fuck up Yuri, bro. Aura, look at him. Keep in mind he's not Mexican. He's fully white. What'd you say? Ooh. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Aura. And then press conference.
You had an altercation with Josh Hokit at Media Day. What are your thoughts on Josh Hokit's antics, and did that distract you during fight week? Who's the Josh Hokit?
Who? Yuri's Aura, man. You can't fuck with him. With that being said, the heavyweight division needs Josh Hokit to win this fight. Will he? Probably not. I'm never, unless it's a title fight or Alex Pereira, probably never betting on a heavyweight fight in my life. I want Josh Hokit to win, but I think Curtis Blades is going to win. I think he's a better wrestler. I think he's a better striker. I think he's a little fatter, bigger. So give me Curtis Blades to win by decision. It's just going to be a boring heavyweight fight, in my opinion. Hopefully, though, Josh Hokit, lighter man skill, comes out there, knocks him out. New heavyweight contender. Put him against Dominican Poppy. Call it a day. Pay-per-view. Boom, boom, boom. Sell your fucking money. Hopefully Josh Hokit wins just to stir shit up, make the heavyweight division interesting. But I think Curtis Blades is going to win. Up next, Osmat Murzanikhanov, Paulo Costa. Man, do I want Paulo Costa to win this? Man, do I think he's not going to win this? You know, we've seen him lose against Marvin Vettori at light heavyweight, which this fight is taking place. Seen him lose against Izzy, a couple other fighters. But he did beat Roman Kopylov pretty nicely. Decision win. But now, Osmat has been on a fucking tear, man. He just knocked out Rakic pretty crazily, and before that has just been KOing, decision, KO, like, you know, crazy, man. Now I will say Paulo Costa does look way bigger than him, and Azmat is a little shorter, fatter, older, but 16-0, man. I do hope full camp Paulo Costa at 205. I pray. But I do think Azmat Murzakanov is gonna win. But secret juice, he's got that secret juice, man. Get that dub, Paulo Costa. Main event, man. Alright. In main events, if I love the fighter so much and there's a big chance of him winning, I'm never gonna bid against him. Give me Yuri Prochazka to win this fight by knockout. Period. Carlos Holberg, good fighter, doesn't knock people out. Only person he knocked out, Dominic Reyes. Yuri fucked him up. You know what I mean? Give me Yuri to win by knockout. Carlos Holberg 100% can win, can go out there, starch him 100%. But I just can't go against Yuri, man. Unless it's Alex Pereira, you just can't go against Yuri. When you say, you got this, we got whatever the fuck he says, give me Yuri Prochazka, aura. Don't care. Give me Yuri Prochazka to win by knockout. And he looked phenomenal versus Khalil Roundtree. He was losing the first 2 rounds, but he's like, you know what? I'm never losing a fight like this again. Give me Yuri Prochazka to win by knockout. We got this. Moving on to the bets. Now, first bet I want to make, it's a pretty fun card, so I want to bet on I want to do a huge parlay on who I think is going to win every fight. Charles Radke, Kevin Gastelum, Tatiana Suarez, Mateus Gamrot. I'm not betting on Kevin Holland. Sorry. I'm not putting this fight either. Cub Swanson, Johnny Walker. Not putting on. Oh, fuck. Paulo Costa, Yuri Prochazka, plus 11,000. $10 gives me 1,175. Why not? It's a fun card. Fuck it, do a fun parlay. Lose $10 or potentially win 1,000. Give me my money. Alright, that one's the fun one. Now, if we move on to the main bets of the night, we got a couple here. Ignore my ring notification. Yuri Prochazka will be on my main. Other person I have confidently winning, Cub Swanson. Before I do anything, 100 pace 360. Now, the risky fight to add on this, but not so risky. It was Mateus Gamrot, but he's coming off a loss, so I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I mean? But I do wonder if you give me Cub Swanson by knockout, and then Yuri Prochazka 692. That's pretty damn fucking good. That might be it right there, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm gonna go Cub Swanson Yuri moneyline, and I think I'm gonna go Yuri Prochazka Cub Swanson. I think I'm gonna go Yuri finish, Cub Swanson knockout. I'm gonna do 2 different bets because I got that money like that. You know what I mean? Can I just do finish? Can I not do finish? No, minus 350 is not even worth it, man. Because I don't know if he subs him or if he KOs him. You know what I mean, bro? I don't know. 68% of people put their fight. Oh my god. Fuck it. You threw KO because Yuri Yuri KOs people plus 800. That's pretty good fucking odds. I'll take that. I'll put like 40 on that whole 360. Why not? Okay, so then you got that one. Now Carlos Wilbur can obviously stink this shit up, but hopefully he doesn't. You know, man. Hopefully Yuri goes out there and starches them. Now next bet. We're gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna go Charles Radke, Kevin Gastelum. We're not going Chris Padilla. Tatiana Suarez, Mateus Gamrot. 4-pick parlay for $40. Pays $215. I'll take that. I am confident in all of these picks pretty well, so I'll do that for sure. Up next, we're gonna go Patricio Pitbull underdog, and we're gonna go fuck Johnny Walker. $225, $30. That's my underdog picks. I'm not going Paulo Costa just because plus 170. I'd rather take the plus 124 on Johnny Walker. I believe he could beat Dominic Reyes. Give me that. I think those are all my parlays that I'm going to go with. Up next, that's pretty much it for UFC 327. You got my picks. Yuri, we got this, man. We got this. Give me my money. Give me my money. Come on. Up next, though, this is the interesting thing. I wondered this the whole time. Who was supposed to be the original main event of the White House? According to multiple sources, Dana White, Ilia Topuria, even Islam and Ali, the fight was supposed to be Islam Makhachev versus Ilia Topuria in the main event. Ilia called out Islam for ducking the fight, for being injured, using these in Ilia's format. I don't know if I'm pretty sure Islam's injured. Pretty sure they're going to put him against Ian Gary or Kamaru Usman. But I guess for the White House, they were trying to do Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria. And that's the fight that everybody was upset that fell out. It wasn't John Jones. It was Ilia Topuria, Islam Makhachev. Makhachev out here is claiming Topuria, he asked for too much money. Highly doubt that. And then just to confirm, Dana White hopped on Aiden Ross's stream, called him out.
I saw Islam tweeted a couple of days ago. He mentioned that he's like, finally, I'm going to start talking because I know Islam stays on social media. Islam was saying that it was him and Ilia for the White House. And they were saying, and Islam said that Ilia was the reason why it didn't happen because he asked for too much money. Is there anything that you want to talk about?
That's not true.
Listen, a lot of shit went on behind the scenes.
Right.
You know, the John Jones stuff that's been said, Ilia and Islam, and the list goes on.
That confirms it right there.
What I had, the matchmakers went out and laid out every fight that was a possibility, and then I built the card and decided who's going to fight.
Ilia Islam.
Mattered most to me. Fights had to mean something. What do they mean? Are they important in the division? And stylistically, how do we think
That's the biggest fight in the UFC. Islam, Ilia. Hands down.
it's going to show up? You know, so here we are.
To me, that confirms Ilia and Islam was supposed to be the main event, and Islam pulled out. Just putting that out there, man. Apart from that, though, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, we hit big. We get these predictions right. I really want Yuri to win, even if I don't hit my bets. Love the guy. Aura on Aura. But that's pretty much it. Deuces.